Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Borgie. Huge thanks to Borgie and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Borgie reached out asking for help with their Urza Chief Artificer deck, and I was more than happy to help. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Urza Chief Artificer is a 6-mana 4/5 legendary human artificer with affinity for artifact creatures. Additionally, he gives artifact creatures we control menace. Finally, at the beginning of our end step, we create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact we control. Okay, so we want lots of artifact creatures in this deck to cast Urza for as cheap as possible. But Borgie specifically asked for something with combos. Something that could end the game. Remember, Urza had no problem destroying cities in order to win a battle, so destroying a few friendships just to combo off and win the game should be nothing. Now, Borgie already had a deck list, but asked for my help in tuning it. He asked that I keep the upgrades under $300, and I was able to do so, but the deck was already pretty pricey to begin with. So if you're looking for a budget deck, I'm sorry, this isn't it. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard is famous for their boulders, and they now have the new Boulder and Tray. Designed to carry both your commander deck and enough dice to satisfy anyone but a dice goblin, you can get yours in a variety of colors, like the Onyx one seen here. Find it if your local game store carries the Ultimate Guard Boulder and Tray, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming with my son over on Musings by Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. For lands we're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Path of Ancestry, Power Depot, Spire of Industry, Urza's Saga, Flooded Strand, Polluted Delta, Marsh Flats, Rafine's Tower, Hallowed Fountain, Watery Grave, Godless Shrine, Prairie Stream, Sunken Hollow, Tainted Field, Razortide Bridge, Mistvault Bridge, Goldmire Bridge, Ancient Den, Seat of the Synod, Vault of Whispers, Darksteel Citadel, Bojuka Bog, 3 Plains, 3 Islands, and 3 Swamps. Not too shabby. Our mana ramp consists of Soul Ring, Mox Opal, Arcane Signet, Palladium Mirror, Alloy Mirror, Gold Mirror, Silver Mirror, Leaden Mirror, Liquimetal Torque, Artificer Class, Ethereum Sculptor, Forsaken Monument, Foundry Inspector, the Mightstone and Weakstone, and Urza Lord Protector. Lots of ways to ramp out to victory. For card advantage, we're running Vident of Thassa, Canoptek Spider, Mirrodin Besieged, Padine Console of Innovation, Platoon Dispenser, Research Thief, Psy Master Thopterist, Skull Clamp, The Reality Chip, Thopter Spy Network, Thought Monitor, Sensei's Divining Top, and Mystic Forge. Of course we're running Mystic Forge, why wouldn't we? Our interaction and spot removal package consists of Angel of the Ruins, Counterspell, Dispatch, Aethersworn Adjudicator, Noxious Gearhulk, Swords to Plowshares, Vindicate, Relic of Progenitus, and Urza's Command. Gotta stay on theme with Urza, of course. For board wipes, we're running Organic Extinction and Desynchronization. Gotta love one-sided board wipes. I know you were expecting a Cyclonic Rift. We're not that mean. Okay, we are that mean, but it wasn't in the budget. The core of our deck consists of Bronze Guardian, Chief of the Foundry, Cranial Plating, Cyberdrive Awakener, Dig Site Engineer, Low Shield Clockwork Scholar, March of Progress, Master of Ethereum, Mirrorworks, Mirror Battlesphere, Sharding Sphinx, Steel Overseer, Tezzeret Master of the Bridge, Urza Lord High Artificer, Urza Prince of Krug, Vidalcan Humiliator, and Sharoom the Hegemon. Supporting our plan, we've also got Swiftfoot Boots, Sculpting Steel, Phyrexian Metamorph, Thopter Foundry, Sword of the Meek, Mechanized Production, Simulacrum Synthesizer, Thousand Moons Smithy, Aethersworn Canonist, and Anointed Procession. Gotta double up all those tokens somehow. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 48 mana sources split between 33 lands and 15 pieces of ramp. Our curve is fairly low and we ramp out surprisingly fast. 13 pieces of card advantage, 9 pieces of interaction, 2 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Bojuka Bog and Relic of Progenitus, several Sudden I Win cards. The easiest combo involves Mystic Forge, Sensei's Divining Top, and one of our cost reducers. We tap Sensei's Divining Top to draw a card and then put it atop our library. Mystic Forge allows us to play artifact spells from the top of our library. If we have a cost reducer, that means Sensei's Divining Top is free and we can draw our entire library. But what do we do when we draw our library? How do we win the game? Well, there's always Cyberdrive Awakener. We could turn all of our Power Stone tokens and the like into 4/4 artifact creatures with flying. Or use Urza Lord High Artificer with Thopter Foundry and Sword of the Meek to generate infinite Thopters. Then tap them for mana with Urza and dump our whole library onto the battlefield. And once we've created infinite Thopters, we can plus Tezzeret Master of the Bridge to kill the table. What's that? You want me to explain the Thopter Foundry combo? Okay, let's get back to it real quick. Urza Lord High Artificer, Thopter Foundry, and Sword of the Meek all need to be on the battlefield for this to work. We tap Sword of the Meek using Urza's ability, adding a blue mana to our mana pool. We then pay that mana and sacrifice Sword of the Meek to Thopter Foundry, creating a Thopter. This triggers Sword of the Meek, which comes back from the graveyard attached to our Thopter. We then tap the sword again, starting the whole combo over. This generates infinite Thopters, which we can all tap thanks to Urza Lord High Artificer, and then activate his ability enough times to put our entire library onto the battlefield. There are a lot of fun ways to end the game with this deck, as there are in a lot of artifact decks. Do you have an artifact deck? Who's your commander? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgie, Naswin, Conga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, Austin, William Pye, Kazaris, Booksoup, Patrick, Travis, Naffy, Noodle, Tiz, Art, and Kiki Jiki. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.